Privacy is a human right. By protecting our information, we protect ourselves. Our information gives people access to everything that we may hold dear. Property, wealth, public image, family, even our liberty. Our privacy was once something that we took for granted, but the information age has put an end to that. Gigabytes of information are held in locations all over the world about each one of us. Most of it is implicit, not things that we have chosen to disclose, but information deduced from our online presence, our location, social networks, even our habits. Our information is being traded in a billion-dollar industry without us even knowing about it. Insurance companies use machine learning to predict fraud by looking at social media. Public bins can recognize individuals by their phone in their pocket and display targeted advertising. So, is privacy dead? Well, not yet, but we have just taken a big step towards it. Enter the Investigatory Powers Act, aka the Snoopers Charter. It gives government agencies unprecedented access to our data. Internet providers are now required to store a year of our browsing habits, which can be accessed without a warrant. Security agencies are allowed to tap our devices, and CSPs are required to maintain a backdoor into encrypted communications. This is a big step towards the Big Brother state, but it's not a free-for-all. Our privacy is still protected by the law. The information never leaves the government. Staff are monitored and access to our information is tightly controlled. It is a criminal offence to access records unlawfully. European law, which remains in contention with the new bill, still requires companies to delete our data at our own request. Tech giants are very much pro-privacy. Even after the Westminster attack, WhatsApp declined to provide Adrian Ajow's final messages. Companies sometimes use small print to legally undermine our privacy, but generally, most of us rest assured in the knowledge that our neighbour cannot read our Facebook messages. We can go into an interview knowing that our interviewer won't be able to find out if we're also applying to their competitor. So privacy might be dying in terms of government surveillance, but in the wider society we're as protective as ever. This raises a question. If privacy isn't important to the government, should it still be important to us? Is a private society better than the one with full disclosure? Imagine this thought experiment, a place called Information Utopia, where privacy is no more. Individuals' conversations, beliefs, and behaviours are all documented publicly. Many of us would blush at the thought. Could it mean we trust each other as a result? Consider the many conflicts based on deception, blackmail, fraud. Ministers could be held to account over those late-night conversations with millionaire lobbyists. Imagine being able to find out straight away if an interviewee is being honest, or if a childminder can be trusted to look after a child. Even knowing what friends say behind turned backs. How many hypocrites would be undermined? How many prejudices would be exposed? Now, this isn't a world that can exist with technology as it is. After all, privacy isn't dead. The world may never look like an information utopia, but it's not inconceivable either. The Internet of Things is becoming a reality. It can provide data on every minute of a person's life. Police already carry around body cameras. How long until we ask MPs to do the same? To summarise, technology has the potential to put an end to privacy. In government, it already has. What if privacy in wider society goes the same way? Could that be a good thing? The fact remains, knowledge is power. Whether it's a good or bad depends on your view of the human condition.